this might be just me grabbing at whatever I can, but is Meagan Good sending a subliminal message in regards to her divorce to all of us? I think so. And is DeVon Franklin sharing a little too much again on social media? Maybe not. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it was just a couple of days ago, I reported to you about Meagan Good dropping DeVon Franklin's last name and pretty much leaving everything in his corner to handle all of their divorce. And I said to you, why do you guys think that she decided to do that? I revealed in that report that they had already figured out everything else. So it seems as if that this divorce was looming for a while, like they had been plotting and planning this for a long time. And some of you have said you've seen this divorce coming for a long time, especially for her. You felt like this was a mismatch, especially when it comes to her feeling, having to live up to a certain standard because of the work that he's in, and also being the guy that he is. So you also may recall when they made this announcement, there were some things that were posted on social media between the both of them that we were all like, are they saying something? Are they doing something? What's happening here? So after I did that report, and I'm so mad at you, Meagan, because I meant to report on this the next day, but I didn't. Meagan posted this literally a couple of hours after I posted my video about her divorce, about her dropping her last name. A bunch of people were reporting on it, so I'm sure she saw it. And she was motivated to post or repost this quote: "Uncommunicated expectations are premeditated resentments." And all she put in the caption was "mind blown." Uncommunicated expectations are premeditated resentments. Look, truth. This is a true statement. But a lot of people started speculating, is this part of what was going on with Meagan and her relationship with DeVon Franklin? Because it was just very timely. Could it have just been coincidence? Of course, but look, we were just talking about this couple and we still don't really have the full understanding, because we know DeVon was all over. He was all over that statement that they released jointly. He was all over figuring out this divorce. He was handling all of this. And a lot of you said the reason why she did that, she allowed him to do that, was because they figured out these details and she's done. But if we look at the clues, uncommunicated expectations, we already felt like DeVon Franklin had a lot of expectations of our girl, Meagan Good. And we said, now she must feel free. But if you've ever been in a relationship that comes to an end, there is this level of freedom that you feel at the end of a relationship, especially those relationships where you've stayed too long. You've stayed too long. Well, DeVon wasn't done either. So as I said to you before, there was a point where DeVon posted this sad look, not sad, he was crying. He was crying and he posted a picture of himself. He later took it down because he probably saw all of you calling him a narcissist. Like, who takes a picture of themselves crying and then posts it on social media? There's a lot of things people post on social media. You're like, what? Well, he just posted a new video talking about a meeting that he had with his life coach. He says, yes, I have a life coach. Okay, good for you. And he's talking about elevating.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I just got out of a coaching session. Yes, I have a life coach. Her name is Coach Mo. She's amazing. Been working with her for a couple years. And I said something to her. I said, I got to share this with everybody. Hopefully it'll be helpful to you, because what I'm learning is that a lot of us, me included, have had beliefs about myself that were blocking the blessings that were available to me. Beliefs of not being enough, not being smart enough, being too square, or, not fitting in. Those are beliefs that I've had, that I've had to work through. And what I realized is that as long as I didn't eliminate those beliefs, then I couldn't elevate in the ways that I wanted to in my life. And so there's an idea that elevation sometimes fights with elimination. And if we want to elevate in our life, we have to eliminate any beliefs that are weighing us down. I encourage you, the more I started to eliminate beliefs, I just started to say, you know what? I am enough, right? I'm going to be all right. I am okay. And the more I started to affirm the positive and eliminate the negative beliefs, I started to elevate, find more peace, find more joy. So I encourage you, if you're not elevating, it's because you're not eliminating. Identify the beliefs that do not service you and do your best to eliminate them as quick as you can so you can elevate faster than you imagine. All right, y'all. I love you.
It seems as if every time she posts something that people start reporting on and talking about, all of a sudden, DeVon feels the need to post that he's doing well or where he is. Look, I like DeVon. I've interviewed DeVon before. I hope that DeVon finds new love. I could have seen this relationship working out. I'm not like all of you guys. I could have seen this relationship working out because she seemed as if she was down for this lifestyle that he wanted to live. But slowly but surely, especially because of the criticism that she was receiving from that community, people were like, I don't know if Meagan is truly happy in this situation. I highly doubt we will ever truly get to know or understand what was the reason for the downfall of this relationship. But one thing I can definitely commend them both on is how classy they've been handling this divorce. It hasn't been messy, no matter what you want to say. Because look, I love a passive-aggressive tweet, a passive-aggressive Instagram post. If that's what they're doing, I'm here for it because we can speculate, but we don't really know. We don't really know. Or maybe Meagan was just trying to spread something that blew her mind with all of us. Uncommunicated expectations or premeditated resentments. So communicate, y'all. Learn from this. What do you guys think? Do you think that this was a subliminal? I'm just pointing this out. This literally dropped hours after the news broke about her dropping her name, about her not being involved very much in this divorce and letting him handle everything. It just seemed very timely. And I'm also sure that Meagan is going through this different moment in her life. A divorce, it's sort of like a death of, it's a death of your relationship, no matter whose decision it was. No matter I think a lot of people think just because you may be the one to make that decision that you don't feel some sort of hurt and loss. She spent nearly 10 years of her life with this person. I'm sure she's had her own feelings and she's going through things. But there's also that level of, oh, Jesus, I'm free. No more expectations. That's what I'm feeling. It's the expectations part. And maybe there were some uncommunicated expectations. Apparently, DeVon is going through his own thing too right now. DeVon, I look forward to seeing you on Married at First Sight and seeing how that plays out and if he mentions his relationship at all. Guys, let's continue this conversation below. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.